That would be Marcel. You want to say hi?
No, I don't. Oh, he is precious. Where did you get him?
Precious, precious.
Oh, he is precious. Where did you get him? So what are you going to be?
I'm going to be one of his helpers. It's just such a slap in the face, you know?
Slap, slap.
It's just such a slap in the face, you know?
Gee, what is wrong with New Year's?
Well, nothing for you. You have Paolo. You don't have to face the horrible pressures of this holiday.
Horrible, horrible.
You don't have to face the horrible pressures of this holiday. Well, nothing for you. You have Paolo. You don't have to face the horrible pressures of this holiday. Desperate scramble to find anything with lip.
Scramble, scramble.
Desperate scramble to find anything with lips. You don't have to face the horrible pressures of this holiday. Desperate scramble to find anything with lips just so you can have somebody to kiss when the ball drops. Man, I'm talking loud.
Loud, loud.
Just so you can have somebody to kiss when the ball drops. Man, I'm talking loud. Just the six of us. Dinner.
Sure, we'll do that.
You know, I was hoping for a little more enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm, enthusiasm.
You know, I was hoping for a little more enthusiasm.
I made a man with eyes of coal.
Coal, coal.
I made a man with eyes of coal. Even her eyelashes are resting in a little yellow jar.
Jar, jar.
Are resting in a little yellow jar. Yeah, noisy boys. Is it something that you would like to share with the entire group?
Share, share.
Is it something that you would like to share with the entire group? Well, come on, if it's important enough to discuss while I'm playing, then I assume it's important enough for everyone else to hear.
Assume, assume.
Then I assume it's important enough for everyone else to hear.
And I said, yeah, I liked her in Splash a lot, but not so much in Wall Street. I thought she had kind of
Hard
hard
quality.
Quality, quality.
I thought she had kind of
Hard
quality. I thought she had kind
Hard
of hard quality in that. And while Daryl Hannah is beautiful in a conventional way,
Conventional, conventional.
and while Daryl Hannah is beautiful in a conventional way,
I think that guy's going home with more than a note.
Note, note.
I think that guy's going home with more than a note.
David's like, a scientist guy. He's very methodical.
I think it's romantic.
Me too. Oh.
Romantic, romantic.
I think it's romantic.
Me too. Oh. Day and night and day, and special occasions.
Occasion, occasion.
And special occasions.
Yeah, but Janice, that was like the worst breakup in history.
I'm not saying it was a good idea. I'm saying I snapped.
Snap, snap.
I'm not saying it was a good idea. I'm saying I snapped.
Again.
Look, it's not going to hurt them, right?
Do you always have to bring him here?
Bring, bring.
Do you always have to bring him here?
Look, I didn't want to leave him alone, all right? We had our first fight this morning.
Fight, fight.
Right? We had our first fight this morning.
but you can't actually test this theory.
Theory, theory,
But you can't actually test this theory. Right. But, see, the longer I waited, the more phenomenal the kiss had to be. And now we've reached a place.
reach, reach,
And now we've reached a place. And now we've reached a place where it's just got to be one of those things where I just, like, sweep everything off the table and throw you down on it. And
sweep, sweep,
sweep everything off the table and throw you down on it. And
David, I think you are a sweeping sort of fella. I mean, you're a sweeper trapped inside a physicist's body.
trap, trap,
I mean, you're a sweeper trapped inside a physicist's body.
you know what? This is just really expensive.
expensive, expensive,
You know what? This is just really expensive.
4.
5.
Sorry, Paolo's catching an earlier flight.
flight, flight,
Sorry, Paolo's catching an earlier flight.
He keeps shutting me out, you know? He's walking around all the time, dragging his hands.
drag, drag,
He's walking around all the time, dragging his hands. No.
You know, it wasn't that big a deal. I mean, just balled up socks.
sock, sock,
You know, it wasn't that big a deal. I mean, just balled up socks.
No. Have you seen David?
No, he hasn't been
Well,
around.
if you see him, tell him to pack his bags. We are going to Minsk.
pack, pack,
If you see him, tell him to pack his bags. We are going to Minsk.
I know where Minsk is.
We got the grant. 3 years, all expenses paid.
expense, expense,
3 years, all expenses paid.
I love this artichoke thing. Oh, don't tell me what's in it. The diet starts tomorrow.
diet, diet,
Oh, don't tell me what's in it. The diet starts tomorrow.
He was more embarrassed about that than anyone. Okay? And for him to have the courage to walk back in here,
courage, courage,
okay? And for him to have the courage to walk back in here.
You know, when I saw you at the store last week,
store, store,
you know, when I saw you at the store last week.
Look at him. I'm not saying he has to spend the whole evening with me, but at least check in.
check, check,
But at least check in. It's gonna be an open casket, you know, so at least I get to see him again.
least, least,
At least I get to see him again.
I've decided to go to Minsk without you.
decide, decide,
I've decided to go to Minsk without you.
No, I'm not going to Minsk.
Oh, you are so going to Minsk. You belong in Minsk. You can't stay here just because of me.
belong, belong,
You belong in Minsk. You can't stay here just because of me.
Ow.
Oh, sorry. And then you put your arms around me.
arm, arm,
And then you put your arms around me. And then you say that it's almost midnight and you have to go because you don't want to start the new year with me if you can't finish it.
Finish. Finish.
Because you don't want to start the new year with me if you can't finish it. Everybody, the ball is dripping.
What?
The ball is dripping.
Ball. Ball.
The ball is dripping.
In 20 seconds, it'll be midnight.
And the moment of joy is upon us.
Joy. Joy.
And the moment of joy is upon us.
But he's just phoning it in. It's just so hard to accept the fact that something you love so much.
Accept. Accept.
Just so hard to accept the fact that something you love so much.